What up, it's Shankster94, and welcome to my 28th weekly Q&A. So, once again, place for you guys to ask questions, receive answers, communicate with each other, donate, have arguments, whatnot. Alright, so, we've had a few chatters even before the stream began, like in the chat box, so those include the one and only Wyatt Shawtrend, that one guy, Andre Hernandez, Manif Muff, Blackbird Brandy just tuned in. I got the stream up. Hey, hey, hey. Alright. So, let's go ahead and start the 1 hour timer. Alright. So, Wyatt Shawtrend, you're asking, did I hear about the mass shooting in Texas, the worst in state's history? Thoughts on this? Mass shooting in Texas, as well as an attack in New York, which is the worst since 9/11, apparently. Yeah, dude. Don't forget, I work in the news business, so a lot of like international or national news I'll definitely hear about. I don't know what else to think other that the world's going to shit. Alright, what's up, Carlos Oranda? Roxo2796, good to see me again. Yeah. Fernando Magais. And now a fellow YouTuber is doing a live stream right now as well. I just got a notification. KBD Productions. Alright, sup that one guy. The one and only Wyatt Shawtrend. Yeah. Yeah, you could get used to that, couldn't you? Nice haircut. Well, it's not a haircut, it's just styled. I haven't touched my hair in like 2 months, bro. Been way too long since you've seen me, Blackbird Brandy. I have a beard. So, yeah, it must have been at least 5 or 6 streams ago since you last saw me, because it's around then maybe I didn't have much going here. So, yeah, I'm doing good, that one guy, thank you. It's raining here. Alright, growing out the hair, Carlos Aranda says. Yeah, it's definitely a goal of mine. By next June or so, I will see where we're at. But I'm not touching it until at least then. Alright, Fernando Magales. Do I watch The Walking Dead? No, I don't. Though I totally should. It'd probably be my type of show. Alright, Wyatt Shawtrend. For your information, you using a key knife in your questions comes from you seeing one in a display case at Walmart and thinking it was kind of nifty. Ah, I see. Alright. Did I vote yesterday? It was election day? What? Yesterday was election day? I didn't even know. Doing good, man. If nothing. Alright, overall thoughts on the Xbox One, asked Wyatt Shawtrend. Xbox One X, specifically. I've yet to experience it. I do plan on getting one day, for sure, due to the fact that it's a crazy powerful machine, apparently. 6 teraflops of power, and it's capable of 4K and whatnot, and running things at full resolution without any, like, dropped frames or whatnot. So, yeah, I plan on getting it one day, and if one day Resident Evil games support 4K resolution, you know this channel will become a 4K channel. Alright, that one guy. Do I have a PS4? No, I don't. I really, really want to get one, though. It's going to be still a little bit more time before I finally invest the money to do it. I could easily get one right now. It's just I don't need it enough yet to just go out and buy one. Because the only reason I want one is to play Crash Insane Trilogy. Alright, Wyatt Shawtrend. How much did I enjoy doing my Resident Evil Survivor 2 Code Veronica weapon review? I'll give it an okay 6 out of 10. I mean, it was nice to return to weapon reviews after how long it's been since I did the 7 review. But I don't know. It was it's not the best game, and there's like it's relatively simple, so it was an easy weapon review, and I just got it over with. That's how I felt about it. Alright, that one guy. Am I going to co-op Resident Evil? Yeah, when I get to the multiplayer ones, which I believe the first one will be 5. yeah, I will start doing online co-op with subscribers and friends of mine on Xbox Live and whatnot, and feature you guys in some videos if you're still my fan by then, because it's still going to be quite a while before we get to 5. All right, Blackbird Brandy. Quick question. So you're in a predicament where in GTA and you have 4 stars and you're surrounded by cops under a bridge. How do you get out? I don't know if you're gonna get out. I mean, I don't have too much experience with Grand Theft Auto games. I mean, I own San Andreas and I played 4 a lot in sandbox mode, but I don't ever recall ever getting out of a 4-star situation. Unless you got a boat somewhere, I don't know if you're gonna get out. All right, Dallas Martinez. Hello. Cats or dogs? Uh, between the two, I'm more of a dog person for sure, but I totally don't mind cats either because I used to own one, or I do own one. She doesn't live with me. All right, Man of Muff. You love the cutscene in Resident Evil Damnation that Leon and Licker are friends. What's I'm just, I don't know. Being able to control BOWs is like, it's better than them being against you for sure. It's just like, it turns the tables, you know? Alright, Engad Sin, sorry you're late. You're only a few minutes late, don't worry about it. Carlos Orlando, Capcom really sexualized Ada in 6. Yeah, probably a little bit. Then again, half of the time she was actually Carla, not Ada, so. That one guy, has there ever been a machete in a Resident Evil game? Machete? Not that I know of, actually. I don't think so. There's been a katana and similarly long sword weapons like that, but I don't think there's ever been a machete. There's enemies, there may be enemies with machetes, but we can't actually use a machete. Yeah, my hair does look good, doesn't it? What does the Chimera look like, says Man of Muff? It's a very scary looking thing, man. Like in the original Resident Evil, it's like this purplish creature that kind of makes you think of hunters just on the ceiling. In the remake, I can't even remember what they look like. Alright, Wyatt Shawtrend. How would I approach a weapons review for a game, for instance Resident Evil 8, that has a near infinite number of customizable and interchangeable weapon options? Would I review thousands of unique weapons combos? No, I would only review the weapons in their simplest forms. So, see, it's kind of like the way it was in Revelations 1 and 2. I just reviewed the standalone weapons. I didn't review any of the parts or anything attached. So that's what I would do in a game like that. Alright, Fernando Magales. Blondes or brunettes? Brunettes. What? Wyatt Chatron. Have my identity stolen or be defrauded. And be defrauded. Or have my sister get kidnapped. Really? I guess I'd rather be identity stolen and defrauded. Noose. Okay, Blackbird Brandy. Noose throws tear gas at 5 stars. Okay, Wyatt. Here we go with the KMF. An ugly 500-pound girl. An average-looking girl who's a serial killer. And a female ganado. Okay, going way weird with this one. Okay, well, I'm not very keen on hooking up with a serial killer, so she's dying. I'm marrying the 500-pounder, and I guess I'm screwing the female ganado. Ugh. Okay, that one guy. You would co-op with me, but you only have a PS4. That's why it... Oh, I see. Well, by the time I get to... Well, no. I guarantee you that one guy, I'm going to be doing the modern games on an Xbox console, because it's just I'm more versed in Xbox. I don't plan on getting any Resident Evil games for PS4 once I have one, because I already have it on current-gen Xbox One. Have I ever... Okay, Dallas Martinez. Have I ever heard of the anime Cheese Sweet Home. No, I have not. Just Some Gamer. McDonald's or Burger King? Oh, McDonald's, easily. I actually don't like Burger King that much. I just don't. Last time I went there, I just had a bad experience, and I never went there again. Blackbird Brandy. Chris in Resident Evil 5 uses a machete as his melee. No, he doesn't. It's a knife, a combat knife. Trying to think. And there's no melee move that actually uses an external weapon like that. I don't know what you're talking about. AG22. Have I played Resident Evil 1 on the Game Boy Advance? No. I've seen gameplay of it, though. White Shotgun. The Smith & Wesson XVR 460 Magnum or the Pfeiffer Zaliska 600 Nitro Express to survive the apocalypse. The choice isn't as obvious as I think. Look up the first option for a good comparison. Really? Because, yeah, I do know what the Zaliska is, but what is this XVR you're talking about? XVR 460 Magnum. XVR 460 Magnum. Oh, I see. It looks like a hand cannon almost. Looks like a Smith & Wesson 500, but well, it's Smith & Wesson. I'm still, I don't know. I think the Zaliska is just overpowered and overkill. It's going to be hard to handle. So I think the XVR looks like a more stable kind of Magnum with a scope as well. Yeah, I'm going with the XVR. Good thing I heeded your advice. Okay. In Resident Evil 6, let's see. Okay, Manic Muff. In Resident Evil 6, how you know that's the real Ada? Well, the outfit. The real Ada is all red with black gloves, while Carla is the blue scarf or blue dress with a red scarf with no gloves. That's how you know. All right, Engad Sin, Red 9 or the 92FS, the Beretta. In that sense, the Red 9, because it is my... Well, no. Okay, the Red 9 is my favorite handgun in 4, but it's not my favorite handgun in the series. My favorite handgun in the series is, in fact, the Beretta 92F, so, yeah, the Beretta 92F. And thank you, Carlos Aranda, for answering the previous question, since I'm so far behind already. That one guy, favorite Resident Evil movie? Okay, well, live action, it's the second one, Apocalypse. CGI, it's Degeneration. Alright, Wyatt Chutron. Get shot in the leg with a Pfeiffer Zaliska, or get shot in the arm with a Hydra. All 3 barrels will fire at once when the Hydra is shot. Ouch. I guess I'm getting shot in the leg. Alright, AG22. How did I pass the early Resident Evil games without watching walkthroughs? Because for you, it's hard. It's because I've been playing them for a very long time, AG22. Like, when you play a game enough, you don't need to look at walkthroughs to get through it. In fact, I didn't need a walkthrough to get through Resident Evil 7. Like, I played it blind. You all saw it. Alright, Wyatt Shotron. Get shot in the head with the Pfeiffer Zaliska 600... Okay, are all your questions going to be about the 600 now? Or be crushed underfoot by the Ndesu. It still gets shot. Alright, Roxo2796. Top 5 video game franchises besides Resident Evil. Okay, then that would be Tekken, Crash Bandicoot, Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, Sly Cooper, and for number 5, I guess we will go with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Alright. Man of Muff. Wyatt, your poor performance indeed, just like Wesker's. Just Some Gamer. Bow and arrow or crossbow? Crossbow, for sure. Andre Hernandez. What would my reaction be if Capcom decided to infect Leon with the G-Virus and have him mutated in a similar way to William Birkin, just so they can be jerks to the fans? Then yeah, they're jerks. And I would curse them. That one guy, lose a hand or never play Resident Evil again. Lose a hand. Angadson, Resident Evil 4 Leon versus Resident Evil 6 Leon. I think Resident Evil 4 Leon would come out on top, because it's just Resident Evil 6 Leon, it seems like age is probably starting to get to him a little bit. I don't know, though. AG22, have I played any Assassin's Creed games? Yes, I have played number 2 before. Wasn't mine. A friend let me borrow it. I played maybe 2-3 missions in and then just stopped. It's not my kind of game, parkouring and whatnot. AG22, PS4 is greater than Xbox One. That is subjective and only your opinion. There is no right or wrong answer. That one guy, you do have a 360. Do I play that? Yes. 360 is probably my most highly played console since the PS2. I still go back to it from time to time, but rarely. Alright, Wyatt Shotron. Choose from the following 2 loadouts for zombie apocalypse. A. The Optima 50 cal black powder, 2 first aid sprays, and a utility knife. Or B. The Marlin BFR, 1 incendiary grenade, and 1 bottled water. Loadout A. Blackbird Brandy. That's a big-ass combat knife, then. Yeah, it is. Because I swear, Chris does not have a machete. Not in 5. I don't know where in 5 he has a machete. AG22. Doesn't Chris use his machete to kill the lickers? That's his combat knife. I know, it's just a big knife. But it's not a machete. Ankadson, okay, now everyone's saying he has a machete. Everyone thought that combat knife was a machete. It's not. Thoughts on Resident Evil 7 not having mercenaries? Okay, you see, as much as mercenaries is embedded into the series now, they are part of the reason why these modern games are so actiony. Now, don't get me wrong, I played the shit out of Mercenaries Reunion on Resident Evil 5, and I enjoy it. But for people who don't like the series because it's too actiony, they could probably appreciate 7 not having it. Instead of having a mode more similar to like Survival or something, because there is a mode called Nightmare, and that's actually a decently fun minigame if you ask me. Man Muff. What happens if you don't press the right button in Chapter 6-3 against Wesker? I think it simply just hits you. It depends on what QTE you're talking about. If you don't press the buttons fast enough, either it's gonna just damage you, or if it's like a cutscene oriented QTE, yeah, you'll fail, and he'll come out on top. Carlos Aranda. Am I going to start another play on a Mercenaries? No. No plans whatsoever. Wyatt Shottrand. Play Russian Roulette with the Pfeiffer Zaliska 600, or take my chances fighting Salazar but with nothing but a BB gun. Think blowing my own head off with the Zaliska will be more painless than fighting Salazar's. So, yeah, I'll go and play Russian Roulette. That one guy. Chris's knife is huge. Thank you, that one guy, for clarifying it for me. It looks like a machete, but it's not. Yeah. Okay, Wyatt Chatron. Winchester Model 70 bolt-action sniper rifle, or the Accuracy International Arctic Warfare, which was in Resident Evil Apocalypse, or survived the zombie apocalypse. I'll go with the Winchester Model 70. All right, Carlos Aranda. Capcom got lazy with files in 5 and 6. Yeah, kind of. They did. That's why in 7, it's nice to bring them back on a broader scale. Files are definitely part of the series. It's not a Resident Evil without files. Vanilson Lopez. Or Lopes. I could start playing online with subs for a new thing to the channel. What do I think? Well, I'm going to play online with subs when I get to those games anyway, so that's irrelevant. Angad Sin, Revelations 2 versus Resident Evil 5. Okay. In terms of how much I played them, 5 comes out on top big time. But, like, when it comes to a storyline, I think Revelations 2 has a more interesting storyline. Wyatt Chatron, favorite gun company and manufacturer? Okay. Well, thank you for the examples. Smith & Wesson, Glock, Heckler & Koch, Subaru, Acura. Okay, well, some of those I haven't even heard of. But it's definitely Smith & Wesson. Smith & Wesson would be my favorite manufacturer. AG22. Why am I doing streams earlier? Because that's how I schedule it sometimes, AG. There's no set time I can schedule. There's no set time I will schedule these. They will always be different from each other. I never had a time where I did 2 streams at the exact same time. And there never will be. Wyatt Shot Trend. Kick my boss in the balls, crotch, or spend 3 months in jail. I guess I'm kicking my boss. Carlos Aranda. Do I watch Death Battle? No. Wyatt Shot Trend. Lose my job and become homeless, or have my entire YouTube channel deleted, along with a virus sent to my computer or hard drive that remotely deletes all of my backed up videos. I guess I'm going to lose my job. Because, yeah, my videos are very important to me. Wyatt Shot Trend. Play Russian roulette with the 600, or be forced to have gay sex. I'm still doing Russian roulette. Man of Muff. The hardest boss in Zero, in my experience, is probably the Queen Leech. It's either that or the very first boss, the giant scorpion and whatnot. Alright, Carlos Aranda. Do I know any Easter eggs in Resident Evil Remake? I don't, actually. I didn't play it enough to recognize any. The Royal Guard 935. Newcomer, alright. How am I? I'm doing good. Man of Muff. Easiest boss in Zero. I don't even remember all of the bosses in Zero. That's how little I ever played it. Probably the Tyrant 001. Andre Hernandez. Which virus would I rather get infected with? The original T virus, yeah. Okay, Wyatt Shot Trend. Have my apartment and any future place I live in forever be negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit, or get pistol whipped by Leon at a random time once a month for the rest of my life. I'll get pistol whipped. Why are you putting me in freaking peril, man? You're horrible. Wyatt Shot Trend. Apple or banana? Way to switch it up. Banana. Okay, that one guy. Wait a minute. Are you going somewhere with that, Wyatt? That one guy. Okay, how many Resident Evil games do I think there will be in total? So are you asking me, do I think there's going to be an end to the series? Because right now we have over 20 games. So I don't know. I can't answer that. Wyatt Shot Trend, my favorite day of the week right now, it's probably Wednesdays. Which is today, so. Alright, Carlos Aranda. Yeah, I still don't know the answer to that question. Wyatt Shot Trend, favorite week of the month? First week, second week, third week, fourth week? I don't have a favorite week. Saturday or Sunday? Sundays. Dallas Martinez. Is Chris's knife from 5 a Kukrai from Revelations 1? It may be, actually. It very well may be. Because Keith's weapons and his melee move do remind me of Chris's knife a little bit. Alright. Wyatt Shot Trend. Spend the rest of my life in jail, or have all my subs spend the rest of their lives in jail. All 600 or 6,000 plus. I'm not putting all my subs in jeopardy like that, man. AG22. You know it's too early, but what would I like for Resident Evil 8 to have? Maybe a returning character. That's the only thing I'll throw out there for Resident Evil 8, because I'd rather not speculate. Alright, Man of Muff. You mean the QTE when he tries to hit the Rhino Torch? You're gonna die then. Easily. Yeah, you're gonna die. Fernando Magales. Do I think Leon would look good with a beard? Maybe. Maybe, actually. Carlos Aranda, you don't like that Sherry got kinky outfits? Too bad. AG22. Favorite weapon in real life and video games? Okay, my favorite weapon in real life would probably be the Smith & Wesson Model 500. And in the games, it's the PRL 412. Just some gamer. Is there any game that I would like to see in a sequel, remake, or reboot? Sequel, remake, or reboot. Feel like okay, remake or reboot? No. Other than Resident Evil 3, maybe, but sequel, I will. It's too bad. All the games I like are like franchises, so it's hard. But trying to think here. What's a standalone game that I played recently that doesn't have a sequel? It's like none out there, actually. There just isn't. That's my answer then, Just Some Gamer. It's Resident Evil 3. Because I can't think of anything. Fernando Magalhães. Carlos Oliveira versus Albert Wesker. Who would win? Well, if he's player controlled, Albert Wesker's going to lose. However, standalone, I don't know. I think Wesker's actually going to win. Man of Muff. Hardest boss in Resident Evil. Ugh, I hate this question, but I think I've always been saying it's like the final boss of Darkside Chronicles. Either that or Alexia Ashford, but she was easy in my book. And then the easiest boss in Resident Evil, any boss is on. For me personally, see, it's hard to answer because you can make a boss easy if you have the right weapons. It's like, I can take down Salazar in Resident Evil 4 in one shot once he's exposed. I take the rocket launcher I bought from the merchant and then just finish him off. But, okay, if you want to be realistic, I'd say one of the easiest bosses is probably the Gravedigger in Resident Evil 3 because you just have to lure him over the staticky water, the electric water, and it finishes him off just like that. You barely even have to expend ammo. Alright. That one guy. Would I play Resident Evil 6 Survivors Mode on 360? Not in my own time, that's for sure. I am against a lot of the DLC in Resident Evil 6. Wyatt Shottrand. Your company has now actually signed Springfield and Glock as clients. Wow. Okay. Alright, Carlos Aranda, you don't like Sharia Zinki. Why are you doing your question or your statements twice? Alright, Andre Hernandez. Would I play Team Fortress 2 with all the replaced with Resident Evil characters? Sorry for the weird questions. No, because it's still not a Resident Evil game. That one guy, hardest boss in Resident Evil 6. And 6? The Chaos. Yeah. AG22. What do I watch on Netflix? A lot of things. Movies from the 70s to now, TV shows, the works. So I can't give you a definitive answer. Fernando Magalhães, favorite QTE in Resident Evil 4. The whole knife sequence between Leon and Jack Krauser, for sure. AG22, do I have any siblings? And if I don't, how does it feel? I do have one sibling. I do have an older sister. That one guy, do I have HBO? No, I cut the cable. Dallas Martinez, did I ever play Killer Instinct? No. White Shottrand, never be able to stop laughing or never be able to stop crying? I would rather never be able to stop laughing because supposedly laughing extends the life, so extends your lifespan. So if I laugh forever, I will live forever, maybe. White Shottrand, drink nothing but Mountain Dew Pitch Black or diet protein shakes. Mountain Dew Pitch Black. Because I really love Mountain Dew Baja Blast, so I do like Mountain Dew drinks. AG22, which early build game of Resident Evil would I play? Resident Evil 1.5. Man of Muff, you love Leon called Mr. X Trenchy. Yeah. I prefer Mr. X, though. Trenchy is cheesy. That one guy. Resident Evil 6 versus Operation Raccoon City. Okay, well, I do I do despise Operation Raccoon City a lot more than 6, so Resident Evil 6 comes out on top on that matter. Carlos Aranda, have I heard there was going to be a Resident Evil series called Arclay? I feel like I have heard that somewhere. I don't remember where, and I've since forgotten about it, but Wyatt Shotron, FN F2. Ow, I just bit my lip. Okay. FN F2000 Tactical or the Steyr AUG A3. FN F2000 Tactical. Alright. AG22, thoughts on Resident Evil Ghosts mode? I don't know about that. If it's like Invisible Zombie, then okay, but I don't know if I like the sound of it. Wyatt Shotron, Winchester 1200 Defender or the MacTech MT586P2? Jesus. Winchester 1200 Defender. Am I going to ever watch Vendetta? Yeah, but you guys need to stop asking, have I watched it? I will tell you when I do. Carlos Aranda, if you haven't noticed why, I avoided that question like the last 3 streams. But anyway, how long do I want Capcom to continue with the Resident Evil series? Forever, because only they can do it right. Wyatt Shottrand. Alright, 2 more loadouts for Zombie Apocalypse. A LAR Grizzly Big Bore Single Shot 50 BMG Rifle, available ammo to find. A combat knife and a melee vest, or... Geez, then you got 2 questions in between your other option. The Benelli M4 Super 90 with TTI M4 upgrade package ammo available. 2 incendiary grenades and a green and yellow herb from Resident Evil 4. Loadout B, for sure. Alright, Fernando, if I had the power to change the past, would I rather stop the Titanic incident or 9/11? Okay, so yeah, definitely 9/11 I would prevent. Because as tragic that Titanic was, only 1,500 people died, while 9/11 over 2,100 died. So, and the 9/11 was an international attack on U.S. soils in multiple locations. So, yeah. Titanic was just an unfortunate tragedy. Man of Muff. No, Wesker need to be separate, Wyatt, from the chaff. Okay, that one guy. Do I think it's dumb that I can best the last boss in Resident Evil in under 2 minutes? Kinda. It's definitely one of the easiest final bosses of a game. You just have to constantly be firing and don't run out of ammo, otherwise you're done. Okay. Who's the it? It's a creature. Okay, Wyatt Chartrand. Have my mind transferred to the cloud and live as a virtual conscious presence on the internet, or have my body gradually replaced with high-tech robotics, slowly losing my humanity? I'd rather be uploaded to the internet. Alright, Carlos Aranda. You want 8 to bring back the typewriter. Sure. Wyatt Chartrand. Catwoman versus Wonder Woman. Catwoman. No. Okay, if you're asking me who would win, it's definitely Wonder Woman, because she's almost invincible. Catwoman, though, happens to be my favorite DC comic character. So, you see the contradiction there? That one guy, you think Salazar is the easiest boss in any Resident Evil game. Well, like I say, if you buy a rocket launcher, he is. Man of Muff, you will never ask these questions easiest and hardest. Okay? Fernando Magales, do I think Roger Craig Smith is a good voice actor? Yeah, I do. Wyatt Chachin, Steam Orc 2 hours a day every day for the rest of my life, or Steam myself watching Wesker plus Chris Bourne 2 hours a day for the rest of my life. I'd rather Steam Orc. Man of Muff. Oh, okay, forgiveness. AG22, thoughts on Resident Evil 4 Contamination? What do you mean? Like Las Plagas? It was an interesting story. Okay. Wyatt Chatron. Assume that you move to California and run to be a state senator, with my opponent being roided up, loose cannon Chris. Who would I rather vote for? You. Wyatt Chatron. Go on Shark Tank and have my pitch fail miserably, being humiliated on national TV, or accidentally stream myself showering on YouTube for a half hour. I feel like the latter would actually be hilarious and probably would give me more positive attention than negative, so I'm going with the latter. Carlos Aranda. Whose melee moves do I like best? I love Barry Burton's melee moves and Chris Redfield's melee moves in Resident Evil 5. Alright, that one guy. Favorite Leon line in Resident Evil 4. Okay. It would have to be... I'm sure your boys didn't tag along just so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did. Okay. Okay, AG22, you meant to put Resident Evil 4 canceled Ghost Game mode. I don't know. See, I know Resident Evil, one of the many versions of Resident Evil 4 was meant to be like a very ghostly type of game, like with the main enemy being a man with hooks or something like that. But I just don't know. If you make it supernatural, it becomes, to me, it would become a corny game. That one guy, how do I think the Resident Evil series will end? I hope it doesn't. I'd rather not think about that. AG22, what would I do if Capcom sold the Resident Evil franchise to another company? I would really hope they have a damn good reason to do that. And a very close company it would have to be. Carlos Aranda, Hunk needs to come back in 8. Maybe. Would I want that? Yeah, kinda, maybe. Okay, Wyatt Chatron, if you became the only participant in these Q&As, would I continue them? No, because then it would just become a chat between me and you for an hour once a week, which we could easily do anyway. That one guy, you hope Jake comes back in Resident Evil 8, you really liked him. Okay. Subjective opinion, but alright. Wyatt Chatron, El Gigante versus Man of Muff, who is armed with 2 key knives and 3 incendiary grenades and nothing else. Okay. What are you doing? What, instead of me now, you're asking the subscribers. I'll let him answer that for you. That's more directed to him. I don't know all my subscribers personally, Wyatt, so I don't know what they're capable of. Dallas Martinez. About Resident Evil Orc, your brother said Leon Kennedy would kill all those USS soldiers himself in the garage and where him and Claire got separated. Probably. Maybe. Alright, Wyatt Chatron. Spider-Man versus Wolverine. Wolverine. Superman versus every single Naruto character. Really? I think Naruto characters will come out on top eventually. Andre Hernandez. Would I rather have Resident Evil 8 with all the characters coming back, except they all die in some dumb way, like Chris slips and lands on an F, or Resident Evil having a terrible fandom? I'd rather have terrible fandom. Alright, Wyatt Chatron. Spider-Man. You already asked that. Just Some Gamer. Ability to read minds or hypnotize people? Read minds. Read minds. Wyatt Chatron. Okay, now Wolverine versus Iron Man. And there's a donation. Wyatt Chatron. Go figure. Okay. Alright, well, anyway. Still think Wolverine's gonna win. Okay, Andre, similar to Undertale and FNAF. What? Oh, I see. I'd still rather have bad fandom. Alright, Wyatt Chatron, Wonder Woman versus Doctor Strange. Ooh. Doctor Strange. Okay, Wyatt Chatron, Hulk versus Joker. Hulk. Easily. That one guy. Who is a better fighter, Chris or Leon? Who's a better fighter? I feel like Leon is. He has like more agile moves, but Chris has brute strength. So when it comes to be them versus each other, I always say it's even. Man of Muff. Indisu versus Wyatt equipped with a PRL 412. Now you're firing back. This is funny. Once again, I'll let him answer if we ever get him. Wyatt Chatron, never play Resident Evil 9 or never be able to play File 4 of Outbreak. I see what you're saying. I'd rather not be able to play File number 4. You just skipped 3. That's funny. Alright, just some gamers. Survive a zombie apocalypse in a blackout city or a flooded city? A flooded city. Alright, Fernando Magales. Hulk versus Flash. Hulk, still. Man of Muff. Resident Evil N is just the end of the world. Yeah, probably. Alright, Blacktail versus the 92F. Hey, I'm actually caught up with you guys. Blacktail versus the 92F? The 92F, for sure. Alright, Wyatt, the $4.44 donation to commemorate Resident Evil 4 again because it's so great. Okay, cool. Wyatt Shottrand, Hawkeye versus Black Widow. That kind of already happened, didn't it? But, Black Widow. Joker versus Leon. Now you're mixing your franchises. I don't like that. But, whatever. Leon. Okay, that one guy. If they killed off Chris or Leon, would I be mad? If so, how mad? Would I sue Capcom? I wouldn't sue Capcom. I would just be very disheartening. They'd better kill them off justified ways, though. Like, okay. Chris's mind, from Resident Evil 6 anyway, it seemed to be going down the gutter, so I feel like one day he's probably going to commit suicide. Even though he's my favorite character in the franchise. I just feel like Chris is more likely to get killed off than Leon is. Alright, Fernando Magales, who do I think was more cruel and evil? Osama Bin Laden or Adolf Hitler? Adolf Hitler. Yeah. Okay, man, if you're asking if Wyatt and you versus Irving. You guys will win. You guys know how to beat him. Wyatt Chatron, did I ever answer your dual-wield Firestar question? No, I don't think so. I didn't notice it. Was it during this stream? If it is, it's too far up. So ask it again. I'm sorry, I'm shaking the screen. Alright, Carlos Aranda, what did I think about Jack? Like Jack Baker? Like, I just love his vocabulary. Alright, Dallas Martinez, Mr. Bean's face or Chris's face when he's mad and hitting the wall in Resident Evil 6? Chris's face. Okay, Joker versus Chris, says Wyatt Shottrand. Chris. Andre Hernandez, get elbow dropped by Chris right in the crotch or Falcon punched by G3? I'll get Falcon punched. Alright, Wyatt Shottrand. Joker and Lucas. Oh, I see. Okay. Joker and Lucas versus Leon and Ada. Jesus. Leon and Ada. Alright, Blackbird Brandy. KMF. Kate Upton, Liu Wen, Ashley Graham. Not from Resident Evil 4. I'm definitely screwing Kate Upton. Are you kidding me? I'm marrying Louis Wen, and I'm still killing Ashley Graham. I don't care if it's not from Resident Evil 4. That one guy, if they killed off Leon, how would I think he would die? I don't know. I don't know. I'd rather not think about it. I'd rather think he's going to live. Okay, Carlos Aranda, what's my thoughts about Jake? I think a appropriate character to introduce into the series, although it's just kind of weird, considering Wesker doesn't seem to want to be with anyone. All right, Fernando Magalhães, Chuck Norris versus Bruce Lee. Funny. Well, Bruce Lee won, so yeah. Okay, so now I got Wyatt Chatron's like earlier reference. So dual-wield 2-star Firestar M45s with custom extended barrels, or dual-wield 2-star Ultra Stars to survive these zombie apocalypse. I'll go with Ultra Star, I guess, because 40 S&W caliber. My ultimate opinion on it? I don't know. It's like, wish I didn't go defunct. I don't know much about weapons though, man. Okay. Alright. I saw that. Thank you, Wyatt. Facebook and the 2 questions. Huh. Okay. Well, Man of Muff. Christie versus Nene Williams, since Tekken is my second favorite. I feel like Nina is a more experienced fighter, though Christie's moves can be cheap as hell sometimes. It's close, but I think I'm going to go with Christy Montero. Alright, Blackbird Brandy. Ashley Graham is a hot plus-size model. That's what you meant. Well, too bad. She's still getting snuffed out. Alright, Fernando Magalhães. Hulk versus Superman. What is it with this now? Just because one person does it, now everyone's doing it. Anyway. Superman. Alright, White Chatron. Cut off my own nose or cut off the noses of 3 immediate family members. Really? My own. Sooner or later, Wyatt, I'm just going to stop answering these morbid questions from you because it's just like, why do you do this? Okay, Wyatt Chatron. Glock 19 versus Smith & Wesson Model 66. Smith & Wesson Model 66. Dallas Martinez. Who would win in speaking in a Spanish accent? Luis Serra or Carlos Rivera? Luis Serra, for sure. Alright, Wyatt Chatron. KMF. Superman, Supergirl, and Iron Man. Well, you lost me because you forgot. I don't do men. So. Okay, but then right after that, you get a better one. Supergirl, Spider-Woman, Batgirl. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. Ugh. That's hard. That is tough. Alright, I am screwing Spider-Woman. I'm killing Supergirl, and I'm marrying Batgirl. Oh, yeah. Alright, Carlos Aranda. Chris and Leon are the main heroes in the series, but who's the real protagonist? I feel like Chris Redfield is more prominent in the series than Leon is. Alright, Man of Muff. Tyrant from Resident Evil 0 was hard because you need to attack him from behind. I don't even remember that, see? So it's hard for me to answer some of these questions. Andre Hernandez. Would I rather have Capcom make a Resident Evil TV show, but it's comedy rather than horror, or watch Chris destroy Umbrella in a really epic way? That's easy. Chris should destroy Umbrella. Wyatt Chatron. Glock 17 or Walther PPK? Ha! Glock 17. Alright, that one guy. You asked these because you think Capcom will do something like this in the upcoming years. You wouldn't be surprised if this happened. That one guy, huh? You actually think they're going to kill Leon off? No. Okay. Wyatt Chatron. Walther PPK versus Mossberg 590. Mossberg 590. Also, get killed like a bitch by Ashley or die an epic death from Ada? I'd rather die an epic death by Ada. Hello. Alright. We're actually down to 11 minutes. Alright, that one guy. Get wounded in battle or never play Resident Evil again. Man. I'd rather never play Resident Evil again. See, the thing is, I actually don't play Resident Evil very much in my free time anymore. I only play them for this channel, really. Until new games come out, of course. When Not a Hero comes out, I'll be back on Resident Evil 7 a little bit. Alright. Shit. Okay. Oh, Fernando. Okay, do I play Wolfenstein? No. No, I don't. White Shotgun. Benelli M3 versus FAMAS F1. Benelli M3. Yeah. Okay. This is actually a comfortable position right here. All right. Carlos Aranda, what if Chris started a new umbrella? See, that ties in with my speculation about Not a Hero. I mean, he looks like he's working for some umbrella corporation, so it's like, what is going on? Maybe, but it would just be retarded that the fact that he named it that, if that really is the case. All right, Andre Hernandez, would I rather die by Chris punching me so hard that my head explodes? What's the alternative? Well, anyway, that one guy, you didn't say there was going to kill Leon off, there's going to be something big. Okay, probably. Man of Muff, you think the final boss is not a hero is transforming Lucas? Possibly. Dallas Martinez, what would I think if the Resident Evil series started when all the best characters were in high school? That would be kind of interesting, actually. Like little I don't know. That'd be something better for like fan art or fan games or whatnot. Watch an FNP90 versus the Sig Sauer Sig SG552. Sig 552. Man of Muff, you need some answers from Capcom about Chris working with Umbrella. I know. We'll probably get them when the Not a Hero DLC comes out. And Andre, I still haven't heard your alternative to die by Chris punching me. Standalone, no. I'd rather not die like that. Alright, 8 minutes. Alright, Andre Hernandez. There you go. Now, here's the alternative. Or die by the hands of a tyrant in a painful way. Okay, I would rather get punched very hard by Chris then. Fine, since you actually put that it would be painful to die by the hands of the tyrant. Okay. Alright, Leon and Lucas versus Chris and Zoe. Leon and Lucas. For sure. Neo crap, holy crap, you're late. But you don't give a fuck. Okay. Well, only 7 minutes left for you, buddy. Carlos Aranda, who is my most hated character? Okay, that's definitely Ashley Graham from Resident Evil 4. White Shotgun, Lucas versus a Velociraptor. I think Lucas can outsmart almost anything. Besides, yeah. Lucas versus Zoe. I think Lucas won already, man. Chris versus Jack Baker. Well, if Ethan can take him down, Chris sure as hell can. Man of Muff. A lot of people say that Svetlana Belikova is the female Wesker. Kind of is in a way, but nah. Alright, White Shotgun. Lucas versus Ten and Dissus. Okay, fine. I think he's gonna die at that point. Because not even Chris can handle that. Ada versus Harleen Quinzel. Who the hell is that? Yeah, don't blame me, useless bitch. Well, in either case, I feel like Ada's gonna win. All right, Fernando Morales. Don't know if someone asked me this before, but Matrix Neo versus Albert Wesker. I think I have been asked that before, actually, and I think Neo can... Yeah, I think Neo can find a way. I can't wait until the 30th Q&A because I'm actually going to make that one the one where I go into very late hours. I think I plan on doing that like at 1 a.m. here, which means like 4 a.m. for the East Coast. And in the daytime for some places of the earth. Okay, I felt like Harleen Quinzel was an alternative to Harley Quinn. Okay, well, Ada's still going to win. Fernando Morales, don't know if... Or, no. Okay, I already got that. Neo crap. Lucas versus Wesker. Normal form. Wesker. Alright. Okay, Andre Hernandez. If Capcom made a parody game of Resident Evil that makes fun of all the games, would I play it? No, I would not. Alright, White Chotron. Lucas versus Black Widow. Black Widow. Superman versus Wesker. Superman. Man of Muff. Which Tekken character don't I like? Freaking Lily. Fucking Lily. Alright. White Chotron. Lex Luthor versus Iron Man. I don't know that much about Lex Luthor, so I'm sort of biased on this, so Iron Man. That one guy. How do I think Chris would have handled Ashley if he was in Resident Evil 4? I don't think Ashley would have freaking screamed as much because he'd probably scare her for all I know. Carlos Aranda. Who would be a good challenge for Chris? Krauser. Fernando Morales. Albert Wesker versus Zoe. We're just throwing random combinations out there now. But Albert Wesker. Pissed if Resident Evil 8 is a kart racing game? Absolutely. And now, Chotron, you asked 5 freaking questions in a row. You need to space them out. 6. Make it 6. Pissed if... Snicker versus Milky Snickers. Iron Man versus Usnak. Iron Man. Usnak versus Indisu. Usnak's still going to win. Indisu versus Popo Karimu. Yeah, the Indisu's just going to rip him right out of the sky. Finally, Popo Karimu versus Zoe. Well, Zoe never seems to have any weapons, so I think she's dead. Alright, Man of Muff. This is the 4th in the row you come to my Q&A. Sweet. This will be like the 27th for Wyatt Chotron. That one guy, Chris versus Barry. Shoot. Barry, actually. Alright, we got a little more than 2 minutes left, and my throat is starting to hurt, so I'm actually looking forward to it. White Chotron. Zoe versus 3 Hunters. Zoe's gonna die. Zoe's... I feel like is gonna die in a lot of cases because she never seems to have a weapon. 5 Hunters versus Black Widow. 5 Hunters, I'm afraid. Okay, Ada versus Jill. Man of Muff. Okay. Ada. White Chotron. Ada versus Black Widow. That's actually kind of close because they both are agile like that. Though I feel like Black Widow would have the upper hand in a case. That one guy, Chris versus Leon in a knife fight. Leon. White Chotron. Will I be watching Black Panther in theaters or ever? Not in theaters, but I may own it one day because I do plan on owning the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe. Leon versus Black Widow. I'm getting tired of these people. But anyway. Black Widow. Alright, Christy versus Paul Phoenix. Paul Phoenix, easily. Especially if I'm using him. Alright, 1 minute. Neo crap. Rest in peace, my throat, the next time I do a hour and a half I know. I know. That's why at least it's a long time until number 50. But what's worse is going to be number 52, which will signify like a year of doing these Q&As. And that one I'm going to make 2 hours long. Shit. Okay. Andre Hernandez, if Chris was strong enough to move a boulder, why didn't he just rip Wesker's heart off? Because he could never get that close. I don't know. Chris versus Black Widow. Really? Black Widow. Chris versus Leon in a sword battle. Chris, actually. Great. Now we got more freaking... Hulk versus Indisu. Hulk. Indisu versus 100 Hunters. The Hunters. Indisu versus 100 Resident Evil 1 Spiders. The Indisu. Hulk versus Popo Karimu. Hulk's going to rip it right out of the sky. Popo Karimu versus 200 random subs. I think the subs are going to win, buddy. Alright, please stop the questions. The timer's going off. I'm not going to answer versus... Not answering any more versus questions. They're hurting my throat. Manef, when is the remake going to be uploaded? Jesus Christ, man. I haven't even started yet. You got a long way to wait. But yeah, Andre Hernandez, the number 52 is going to be 2 hours long. Okay, that's enough. I'm done here, folks. That's the end of the 28th Q&A. And sorry, that one guy, I'm done answering questions. Anyway, to conclude it, as always, this is Shankstar94, aka The Gamer Shankster. Rate, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to follow these links here. Facebook, Twitter, Patreon. Shout out to Wyatt Shotrin for being my one and only patron. Right now, anyway. And I'll see you guys next time in Q&A number 29. And yeah, I guarantee you there will be nothing in between that. So, because yeah, now that my weapon review of Survivor 2 is uploaded, all there's left to do is to start researching the hell out of Remake and formulate a game plan and then start working on it, which I know is still going to take me a while. So, yep, the next time you see me will be the next Q&A. So I'll see you guys there.